All right, so you wanted to know more about the BMW 8 Series. Well, you got it. We're going deep today on this luxurious Grand Tourer.
It's a fascinating car. A lot going on here.
It really is, and we went to some great sources, right?
Oh, yeah. Car and Driver, Edmunds, even BMW themselves.
Plus some owner reviews for the real-world take.
Yep, we tried to get the full picture here.
Absolutely, so we'll break it all down for you today. The Coupe, the Convertible, and the Gran Coupe, each one with its own personality.
So you can decide which 8 Series is right for you.
Okay, let's start with the Coupe. It's the classic two-door, sporty, elegant.
Yeah, definitely designed with the driver in mind.
It comes in a few different flavors. The 840i has a 335 horsepower inline-six engine, gets you from 0 to 60 in about 4.7 seconds, which is pretty quick.
Not bad at all. And that one comes with either rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive.
Your choice. Then you step up to the M850i xDrive.
Now you're talking. 523 horsepower, twin-turbo V8.
0 to 60 in a blazing 3.6 seconds.
Gets your attention, doesn't it?
Definitely does. And then there's the top dog, the M8 Competition.
Oh, yeah, the big one. This is where it gets serious.
617 horsepower from the M twin-turbo V8. It'll do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat.
That's supercar territory. In a luxury coupe.
It's crazy, but even the base 840i Coupe is loaded with luxury. Like, you get the extended merino leather interior. It's super nice.
Really high-quality stuff. And a fully digital cockpit.
Plus a Harman Kardon sound system and those super cool Icon adaptive LED headlights with laser light.
Oh, yeah, those are great. They really light up the road at night.
Then if you go up to the M850i, you get even more performance goodies, like the adaptive M Suspension Professional.
So it adjusts to the road conditions for a smoother ride.
And you can even add the M Sport Professional package for an even more aggressive look and better brakes.
Yeah, it makes it look and feel even sportier.
Now inside, it's really luxurious, especially in the front seats.
Lots of room up there. The back seats are a little tight, though. Edmunds and Car and Driver both said that.
Yeah, not a ton of legroom back there, but the trunk is actually pretty decent. You can fit about 5 carry-on suitcases in there.
More if you fold the seats down.
And you can even get those really cool glass controls for some of the features.
That'd be.
And of course, it's got all the latest tech, 2 big 12.3-inch screens.
Wireless Apple CarPlay. And you can get wireless phone charging, too.
Safety is top-notch, too. The 2025 Coupe earned top safety ratings from both Euro NCAP and IIHS.
So you can feel good about that.
Okay, prices. They start around $90,800 for the 840i, but if you want the M850i xDrive, you're looking at over $118,000.
Not exactly cheap, but hey, it's a BMW.
Okay, so that's the Coupe. Now let's talk about the Convertible.
All right, let's drop the top.
This one's all about enjoying the open air, and BMW even throws in a neck warming system.
Oh, that's a nice touch. Especially on those cool evenings.
Keeps you comfortable while you're cruising around. Performance is similar to the Coupe. The 840i does 0 to 60 in about 5 seconds with rear-wheel drive, a bit quicker with all-wheel drive.
And the M850i xDrive will get you there in 3.9 seconds.
Plenty fast. Now the trunk space is a little smaller in the Convertible. Only fits about 4 carry-on suitcases.
Yeah, got to make room for that retractable roof somewhere.
But a lot of reviews we read said that the Convertible is actually even more fun to drive than the Coupe.
Really? Why is that?
I think it's because you're so connected to the environment. You can hear everything, smell everything. It's a more immersive experience.
Makes sense.
The Convertible is a bit more expensive, though. The 840i starts at around $104,400.
Oh, wow. So that open-air experience comes at a premium.
It does. Now let's move on to the Gran Coupe.
Okay, so this is the one with 4 doors.
That's right. It's like a coupe, but more practical. More space for passengers.
A bit more family-friendly, maybe.
Yeah, definitely more versatile. And there's even a super high-performance version called the Alpine B8.
I saw that. Over 600 horsepower.
612 to be exact. From a bi-turbo V8, it'll do 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. The Gran Coupe really seems like it's designed for people who want the stylish look of a coupe but need more space.
So you can have your cake and eat it, too.
Exactly. The trunk is much bigger in the Gran Coupe, 15.5 cubic feet of space. Edmund said you could fit something like 15 carry-on suitcases in there with the seats folded down.
It's a lot of luggage.
And the safety ratings are excellent, too. The 2025 Gran Coupe got 5 stars in the frontal and side crash tests from NHTSA.
So it's safe as well as practical.
Yeah, it's a well-rounded car. In fact, Edmunds named the 840i xDrive Gran Coupe an editor's pick.
Wow, high praise.
And a lot of owners said they love the looks, the engine, and the overall comfort of the Gran Coupe.
Sounds like a winner.
It does. Prices for the Gran Coupe start around $91,700 for the 840i.
So right in line with the coupe.
Okay, so let's step back and look at the big picture here. If you look at the 0 to 60 times, you can see a clear performance hierarchy.
Yeah, the M8 competition is definitely the king of the hill.
But all the 8 Series models are quick and powerful, and pretty much every review we read praise the luxurious interiors, the strong engines, and the handling.
They said these cars are surprisingly agile for their size.
Yeah, they handle really well. Now, a few downsides were mentioned. The back seats in the Coupe and Gran Coupe are a little cramped,
Not ideal for tall passengers.
and some reviewers thought the steering could be a little more responsive.
Not as much feedback from the road.
But overall, these are fantastic cars. The convertible is clearly the choice if you want that wind-in-your-hair experience.
Top down, music up,
Exactly. And the Gran Coupe is the practical choice.
more space, more doors.
But they all offer that same blend of luxury, performance, and style.
So it really comes down to what you value most in a car.
Yeah, if you were going to buy an 8 Series, which one would you pick?
That's a tough one. I think for me it would be the Gran Coupe.
Really?
Yeah, I like the extra space. And those 4 doors would come in handy. Plus, it still looks really sporty.
I think I'd go for the Coupe. I like the classic 2-door look, and I don't really need the extra space.
Yeah, that's a good choice too.
So there you have it, the BMW 8 Series. 3 great cars, each with its own unique appeal.
A lot to think about.
It really is. So before you head to the BMW dealership, ask yourself, what kind of driving experience are you looking for? What do you value most? Style, performance, practicality.
Once you figure that out, you'll know which 8 Series is right for you.
Now here's something to ponder. We've talked about how the 8 Series balances emotion and practicality. But what about sustainability? Do you think a powerful, luxurious car like this can also be environmentally friendly?
That's a great question, and one that we'll have to explore another time.
Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive.
See you next time.